March Madness is over, and now it is time to get down to what we're really passionate about. Animated movies. Scott Kaiser and I saw this, and I'm sure you saw it too. Disney Pixar bracket, and immediately started poking holes in this thing.
Immediately. There's recency bias, there's nothing older than about 1990, and it's missing just a ton of movies.
We were like, forget this, we don't need this anymore. What we decided to do was come up with our own bracket. We nominated ourselves the selection committee for what we're calling the ultimate animated movie championship bracket. So let's start with the regions.
The regions, we have Andy's Toy Chest region, Far Far Away region, Cinderella's Castle region, and Pride Rock region.
So basically Cinderella's Castle is old school Disney, Pride Rock is the new school Disney, then you've got Pixar and DreamWorks. Many of those not represented in this older bracket.
Not only not represented, there was no seating involved in the other one. It didn't seem as if there was any thought put into it. They just listed the movies and let everybody go.
Let's talk about seeds.
Well, the seating was a composite of both you and I's opinions, as well as we went to Rotten Tomatoes and a few other places along the internet and looked at the ratings based on that, and then kind of mushed it all together and came up with our own seating based on that.
That's as much math as we know how to do.
Yes.
So that was basically it. So what we came up with were 4 1 seeds, and tell us what they are.
Our 1 seeds are Andy's Toy Chest region with Toy Story. The Far Far Away region, number 1 seed is Shrek. We have Pride Rock region being Lion King, which is our number 1 overall seed according to Nero and I. And the Cinderella's Castle region has Snow White, which obviously was the very first Disney movie that started us all.
Let's talk about some marquee matchups that we might have seen along the way.
Well, some of the potential matchups in the second round would be that we had a potential dog matchup with Lady and the Tramp and 101 Dalmatians. We also had a potential monster matchup with Shrek and Monsters, Inc.
And then the Lion King Madagascar matchup.
Sort of the jungle,
yes,
if you will.
with Jungle Book in that same region.
Yes, Jungle Book, and that was how some of these were seated as well. It's not necessarily just based on our rankings. It's theming, it's new school, old school. There's all kinds of things that melded together to form the seatings, which we've taken some heat of.
Let me be very clear. We're taking this extremely seriously, so much that we have a subcommittee of, dozens here. A subcommittee with demographics that range from age 4 to 44. We have people of all backgrounds, people with kids, people without. And we've gotten a list of who they believe should win this bracket.
Yes, and the number 1 runaway winner was our number 1 overall seed, suggesting we seeded this correctly.
Correct.
Lion King had 6 champions, but Up, which was a 3 seed, came in second, tied with Toy Story, another 1 seed, with 3 apiece.
So Up, you say, is another example of recency bias. Explain this.
Could possibly be, because with the bracket that we threw out, that was one of the things that we had a big problem with, was the fact that a lot of these movies are movies that have been made within the last 10 to 15 years. And so we think people might have been skewed, haven't seen some of the older ones, and in some of these cases, especially with the kids, might never have seen the old ones at all, depending on how good their parents are.
So exactly right. Let's give our final 4.
My final 4 were almost all chalk. I had Aladdin, which came in as a 2 seed coming out of the Far Far Away region. Lion King was my winner and came out of the Pride Rock region. In Cinderella's Castle region, a 2 seed with Beauty and the Beast. And in Andy's Toy Chest, Toy Story came out of that as the 1 seed.
I had the exact same one, except for I had Little Mermaid upsetting Toy Story to make it to the final 4. Lion King beating Beauty and the Beast.
Which Little Mermaid is a 3 seed. Another 3 seed, much like Up, that could potentially throw things off here in all the brackets.
And animation lovers of America, we're giving this to you. Now, we've heard from the people who've chosen everything from Robin Hood, seriously, to Lion King.
Monsters, Inc.
Wall-E.
Wall-E was very shocking.
I don't even want to talk about it. But the point is, everyone is passionate about it. We want to know who you believe should win this bracket. You can print the bracket right now. It's in the comments section. And then fill it out. Send us a pic through Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. We want to hear from you.